somewhat clear. What goes into that? You seem to have a knack for drawing people.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Real street niggas, we don't wanna be thugs. We play the yachts watching the coastline flood. Hurricane season, hoping dope wash up. It's hot on that strip, go pick up a shift. Sat on that re, cause I got paid on the 6. Like Sonny Lee, I got gold medals from flips. Harness my chi, now I got several hits. You wanna be G, so you rapping about sticks. This one on me, cause it's matching my fit. Was raised different, you spilled tea to a bitch. No Caitlin Clark, we strap D to a bitch. A Greyhound pass, till it take a trip. A real descendant of Kiss. At 17, we played D-Block in the whip.
There you have it, man. There you have it. What I need you to do is I need you to register for the album with the link right here in the comment section, man. The album comes out the 11th of January on Even, exclusively on Even. You will not be disappointed, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to let you know, man, it's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, the artist coming out on Even before it's coming out on all DSPs. It will eventually hit all DSPs, but a lot went into this project, man, from the production to the studio hours and things of that nature, man. I wanted to bring y'all some art that'll last, you know what I mean, the test of time. So, you know, you'll see how Even works, man. You know, Friday the 11th, on Even everywhere. A Broken Crayon Still Colors presented to y'all by me. You know the vibes. Thank y'all, man. You know I don't bring y'all nothing that ain't what it's supposed to be. So make sure you tap into the music for sure. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know this video was brought to you by BetUS. Big BetUS in the building, bringing you everything you need to get your betting needs taken care of while you're in the midst of this playoff run that's about to happen for the Philadelphia Eagles. With your first deposit, you get 150%. Your next two deposits after that, 125%. You want to tap in with BetUS as soon as possible. They set you up with a personalized betting agent, best betting variety in the business. Nobody's doing it like BetUS. So, you know, that's been documented, that's been proven, man. So listen, man, let's talk about it real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is going to play. You know, let's just address the elephant in the room. And everybody's been going wild talking about if Jalen Hurts is going to play or not. Then you have all these other factors that's swirling around the team. You know, first people are saying we won't do nothing without him. But, you know, earlier in the season, there was a lot of talk like, you know, we not that good with him. You know what I mean? So make a lot of that make sense. But Jalen Hurts is going to play. It seems to me that, you know, a lot of these talking heads are using the concussion protocol and how that works against a lot of people, man, who might not be privy to that information. So it's easy to stir the hornet's nest and have people thinking that there's a chance he could miss this game because he's still in protocol. You have to practice to be out of protocol. The Eagles have not practiced yet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't practiced yet to even be reevaluated. But the Philadelphia Eagles did release Ian Book, thus opening up a spot, or thus saying we don't need an additional quarterback right now. Jalen Hurts ain't going on IR, so what does that tell you? What does your cognitive research tell you? You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts is going to play Sunday. It was never a thought in my mind. You know what I mean? Never a thought in my mind about that, man. But, you know, it's glad to see in Vic Fangio's press conference today that Vic Fangio said that he wants to remain being here and he's not even entertaining any head coaching vacancies for this cycle going on, man. You know what I mean? Vic has been around for a long time, and I think he liked what he built here from the ground up with these guys, turning Zach Bond into one of the best linebackers in the game, the emergence of Jalen Carter, you know what I mean, first Pro Bowl under Vic Fangio, the dominance of Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, and just this overall Eagles defense as a whole. I see Jordan Davis conditioning getting better, and I see Jordan Davis playing better as well. That's a huge testament to what Vic Fangio brought to this team in terms of toughness and discipline, and I'm glad to hear that Vic Fangio wants to stick around. You know what I mean? He already said that in a nutshell. You know, I think his mom is living somewhere in the Philadelphia area. He's familiar with the Pennsylvania area, and he would like to stay around for a long time. So shout out to Vic Fangio. Now, we all knew this was going to happen with Kellen Moore, though, man. You know, that's probably not the case for Kellen Moore. I think the Titans and the Saints have reached out to Kellen Moore to see if he could be the next head coach of their respective organizations. Now, Kellen Moore is great, you know what I mean? This ain't no slight to Kellen Moore. I just hate when teams go about their process while teams are in the midst of a playoff run. We don't need that distraction. We try and win a Super Bowl. Kellen Moore is trying to be in the NFC Championship as a coach for his first time in his career as well. You know what I mean? So I want to see Kellen Moore focus on the task at hand. I don't want the media to be talking about coaches and things of that nature, man. But the Philadelphia Eagles, you know, we got a tall task, man. Every playoff game is a tall task. Darren Sproles is predicting blowout. A lot of people are thinking we're going to handle these guys fairly easily, and that very well could be the case. But I want the Philadelphia Eagles to approach this game with a different mindset. Just a different mindset on this one, man. You know what I mean? Everybody is fooled. I understand that mindset. But what we have to remember as Philadelphia Eagles fans is 2 years ago we lost in the Super Bowl. We know that feeling. So we shouldn't be looking to take anybody light, or we shouldn't be looking to think anybody's going to bow down to us. You know what I mean? Guys in this league have dreamed about this. You know what I mean? This is a lot of these guys' dream. You know what I mean? We have to become the nightmare. We got to end some dreams, man. We got to end some dreams. I don't want nobody in Green Bay to win no Super Bowl, because that's our job. I don't want nobody in the second round after we beat Green Bay to win a Super Bowl. No, that's what I want to do for us. So you know what I mean? We got to become the hunters. You know what I mean? Everybody is the hunted. If you got to come to that link, I just don't see no way you come to the link and say you about to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You know, the Green Bay Packers are going into this game severely shorthanded, but, you know, they still got some tricks up their sleeve. You know what I mean? Jordan Love is playing clean football. He hasn't thrown an interception since November 16th or something like that. So we got to be able to get pressure on Jordan Love and things of that nature. But, you know, the big story this week is all going to swirl around Jalen Hurts. But I'm telling you guys, a game plan is brewing. A game plan is brewing with these Philadelphia Eagles. Remember, Saquon Barkley is a force. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they don't have no Jair Alexander. They don't have no Jair Alexander. So, I'm expecting to win. I ain't going to hold you. At this point in the season, I'm expecting to win. And I got news for the Giants content creators, Cowboys content creators, and fans of Giants and Cowboys. Be quiet. Now is not the time for you to be talking. If your team not in the playoffs, you shouldn't be talking about anything. You shouldn't be atting me. You shouldn't be talking to me. I'm getting ready for the playoffs. You getting ready for the draft. That's the difference here. That's the difference here. I'm chasing something. You photoshopping players on players, to Florida State players in Cowboys and Giants uniforms. That's what you're doing. So you should probably be quiet until the playoffs is over with. Then maybe we can have something to talk about. But like I said, it is what it is, man. It's time to back up all the talk. You know what I mean? It's time to go out there and go get this bowl. Go get this Super Bowl. It's time to go get this Super Bowl. One game at a time. We must not look past the Green Bay Packers. They are the 7th seed, but when they were the 7th seed last year, they knocked off the Dallas Cowboys, who were the division winners. Now the Dallas Cowboys sweep. We know they sweet meat in the village. We know that we talking about two different caliber of teams right here. But they knocked them off. It can be done. There's only one game. This ain't the best out of 3. This ain't the best out of 5. It's not a series. It's one game. You got one chance to show what you made of in these playoffs. That's what makes the NFL playoffs so sweet. But you know what I mean? We're going to go see. We going to see, man. We're going to see, man. Like I said, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. More content coming this week. You know what I mean? We're going to do a film breakdown tomorrow on these teams. Also, the NFC East Super Friends will be back to talk about how the season ended. And, you know, Manager Brunson will be in the building as I am the division champ.